Hey everyone, this is Frank with Frank Carpenter Real Estate in beautiful San Diego, California. And today I want to bring you all the steps of buying a home from start to finish. So let's get started. So one of the important things to start out with when you go to look for a home is talking to a lender to get pre-approved. So talking to a lender will let you know how much home you could buy, how much your monthly payments are. From there, then you know how much home you can buy and what your monthly payments are. So from there, what we do is start looking for a home. So once you've talked to me and we got a good idea of what you want to buy, from there what we do is we start looking for a home. You've probably already gone to Zillow or to look for a home, but now what we're going to do is we're going to put all that information into the local MLS. That's the Multiple Listing Service of San Diego. So after we put everything in the MLS and we're starting to get some emails, we're going to want to go out every now and then and actually look at home. A lot of times when you look at the home in the photographs, it looks beautiful. When you go there, there could be some, interesting that you don't like about it. Important things that I like to do for my clients to help them with time is I'll actually go to the house, do a walkthrough video of it and narrate it the whole time and put it in a YouTube link and send it to you. So you can see a lot of these homes if you don't have the time to go see them from your own desktop or phone or whatever it may be. So when it comes to the time that you find that beautiful home that you love and you're ready to write an offer, what we do is we write an offer to the seller on what's called the Residential Purchase Agreement, RPA. Then we submit that offer off to the seller. We get all the signatures and everything digitally through services like DocuSign. And from there, we move forward with a new process called opening escrow. And you've probably heard that before. But escrow is a neutral third party that handles all the information and all the money for the buyer. And they try to do everything state, federal, city, the legality of it, and per your contract. So now you've opened escrow. Now you've got to get your EMD, earnest money deposit, into escrow. And they hold that as good faith that you're going to complete this process. So that's normally anywhere from 1% to 3% of the purchase price. Now, once you get that money in there, we start a whole new process of buying this home by going through all the contingencies. You want to have your appraisal done in a certain amount of time. Normally, you're allowed 17 days, but we try to get the lender to get it done a little bit quicker. And also what's really important is we want to do any and all property inspections that you want to do. So we hire a property inspector, and he goes throughout the whole property looking for anything that may be wrong with the property. He's up on the roof, he's in the attic, he's looking at the electrical. And then if you have any kind of request for repairs, once this inspector does all this stuff, we submit a form called a request for repair. So if you submit a request for repair to the seller, once they find some stuff that's wrong, the seller can actually agree to any of the requests and fix them, or he can give you a partial credit, a full credit, or he can do nothing. It's whatever the seller and you actually negotiate and get to the point of the request for repairs and pass that. Now we've got a loan contingency. So now your loan's got to be fully approved before 21 days. Which may be tax returns for 2 years, 2 months of your bank statements. He's running your credit report. So at this point, if we've gone through all those contingencies and we've released all those contingencies, at this point, your deposit goes hard to the seller in a sense. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can in a good amount of time so we're not jeopardizing that EMD, your deposit, that 1% to 3% deposit that we talked about. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything really quick. And for me, I like to do things day one. I'm full speed getting things done for you. At this point, we're pretty much at the end of the finish line. The lender is going to be submitting you docs, and you're going to sign your lending docs to be able to get all the funds approved to go into escrow. You're also then going to be getting your funds, any of your personal funds that you need for this loan, into escrow. Title then takes that into the county and records it. We call it recording of title when this property now is recorded in your name and now you own a property. So in this whole process, there's very important dates that we just need to stick with. From start to finish, one of the first ones that we want to work on is getting your deposit in, your EMD, that 1% to 3% deposit. The next one is that we have to do any and all inspections within 17 days of when that contract has been signed and accepted. And then after that, our next one is actually going to be the appraisal. The appraisal has to be done within that same 17-day guideline. Then after that, the next important date is going to be that we have full loan approval within 21 days. The last one, which is going to be the 30 days typical time, unless we make it sooner, of closing escrow, and this property now becomes yours. So those are the really important guidelines throughout an escrow to finalize this. If anyone has any questions about this process or buying a home, don't hesitate to contact me in any way to make sure we get you all set up and make sure we're doing right to get you your dream home that you want. I hope everyone's having a great day.